Myself, Professor S.M. Kalam, SVIT College, Nashik. Today we discuss about the performance equation ideal batch reactor. But before the starting the performance equation batch reactor, there's some question which is arising over here. That is most important part to explain over here. Okay, what is the performance equation and why we use? The chemical reaction that converted into the product, so that reactant as a substance and yield as a product. So the reactor is a cylindrical vessel which is the reaction has been taken place. So finding the size, it means the particularly find the volume of the reaction. Oh, if you're talking about the ideal batch reactor, the batch reactor, it means that's all the reactant which is charged off initially, and that after some period of time the reaction has been completed, all the product has been withdrawn from the bottom. Okay, but during the period of time, no inflow, no outflow. That's why inflow is equal to 0 and outflow it is equal to 0. So your composition and the temperature is already uniform throughout of the batch reactor. That's why this operated batch reactor on steady state condition. Okay. So ideal batch reactor, performance equation of ideal batch reactor. First of all, we just started talking about particular this ideal batch reactor. This is impeller. A and B and goes to C. It means A, that is one of the reactant, B, that is second reactant, and produce of C. So this is a single reaction which is one of the limiting, one of the excess, and then production of C. So we just consider about only the limiting reactant of A. So we just write it that the material balance of A on the mole basis on time t. Okay. So material balance, or it means that A is a limiting reactant and that is A only on the fed in on the mole basis. So that's why we just write that equation rate of flow A into the reactor is equal to rate of flow A out of the reactor plus rate of disappearance of A in the chemical reaction plus rate of accumulation A within the reactor. What is meant by that equation? The rate of flow, it means particularly A we just feed inside of that. So it means this is the input is equal to rate of flow out of the reactor. This is the product, it means the output, plus disappearance of A, which is this reaction of A that directly consume of the product, and plus accumulation, it means the some part which is remain inside of the reactor, that's called as in the accumulation. But I just previously I told you that no inflow and outflow during the rate of reaction, particularly of this reaction. So in the batch reactor, no fluid enters or leaves, so that's why inflow is equal to 0 and outflow is equal to 0. So that's why the equation it is become rate of disappearance of A is equal to rate of accumulation within the reactor of moles upon time. So it means that is only disappearance is equal to accumulation. On the basis we just derive the equation. According to that equation, disappearance is equal to accumulation of A, that we just write it that rate of disappearance of A due to the reaction in moles upon time in the reactor is given by. It means by the disappearance, it means A is limiting reactor we have to consider over here, and A and B, they are two of the reactant which is reacted to each other. So that's why first of all A which is firstly disappear. So that's why we have just written the equation over here. Rate of disappearance of A is equal to minus RA into V. So what is the minus RA into V? The rate of reaction which is A, which is participating rate of the reaction. So it means that the firstly they are disappeared. That's why we just write it that the negative sign. That's multiplied by V, which is the volume of the reaction. This is the equation number 1. Then rate of accumulation of A, which is the second of the equation, which is dNA upon dt. The dNA upon dt, that is the numbers of mole which is participating of the rate of reactions, A, that is limiting of reactant according to the time, both of the variable, because in the starting I just told you that particularly all the temperature and composition, they are just vary, and particularly throughout of the uniformly, that's why. Okay, now Na is equal to moles of A initially charged minus moles of A reacted. This is the important part of the substitution. Moles of Na is equal to moles of A initially charged minus moles of A reacted. What is meant by that? Suppose one of the reactor A is charged, A and B it is charged, but they still not be reacted. So that's why we just considering the initially charged minus whatever it is charges, it is reacted after some period of time. So that's why we just analyze this equation. Na is equal to, that is the numbers of mole which is participating of the rate of reaction, and the limiting reactant of A is equal to moles of A initially charged minus mole of the reactant. So mathematically we can say that Na is equal to Na0 minus Na0. Now this equation we just put it out of over here, that is dNA upon dt, and we just taken the common term Na is equal to Na0 1 minus Xa. So this Xa equation we just put it over here. The equation has been become d Na0 1 minus Xa divided by dt. Now again what happened, this dNA upon dt, it means if you just particularly this equation, if you consider dNA0 upon dt remain constant. Why it is remain constant? Because the variable, the concentration term and all the numbers of mole, that particular according to the time remains 0. So that's why this term remains 0, but 1 minus Xa gets differentiate the term. 1 remains 0 and remaining the minus Xa. Minus Xa, the differentiate term, that is minus dxa. So minus sign which is taking the left hand side, and equation has been become Na0 dxa upon dt. Now this equation, substitute equation number 1, the equation has been, that is disappearance is equal to accumulation. So the disappearance, it means minus Ra into V is equal to minus in the bracket of this minus Na0 dxa upon dt. This minus because of the accumulation term, and it means the sum amount of reactant as remain the which is retained in the particular of the reactor. So that's why this minus sign has been just indicated over here. Okay, this minus sign and this minus sign has been cutted over here. Equation has been become minus Ra multiplied by V is equal to Na0 dxa upon dt. Now again I just rearranging the term, and the equation has been become, so this dt just shifted the left hand side, and this minus Rv is shifted the left right hand side. So the equation is become dt is equal to dNA0 dxa upon minus Rav. Now this equation I just integrating and put it the particular limit. So equation is become t is equal to 0, xa is equal to 0, t is equal to 2, and xa is equal to xa. Now when I just integrated the equation, so equation become 0 integration 0 to 2 dt is equal to Na0 integration 0 to xa dxa upon minus Rav. So integration of dt is equal to t, and t is equal to Na0 0 to xa dxa minus Ra into V. Okay, so this is the general equation of performance equation of for ideal batch reactor. What is meant by that? It means that the time has been required, the specific conversion of A. This is called as a dxa, that is a conversion which needed a particular required of the time. So minus Ra and V, we just taken the integrating inside of the integrating term. It means that the reaction and volume which has been variable under the reaction has been proceed. So that's why minus Ra and V, we just write it down over here inside of the integrating term. I hope you will understand all this performance equation for ideal batch reactor. I request you should always just take the a particular recap over here, and first of all, try to understand that what is the actual meaning of the ideal batch reactor and why we use of this performance equation. Okay, ideal batch reactor is nothing but that is the cylindrical vessel, and all the reactant has been put it inside of the initially, and after some period of time they have been withdrawn it. Okay, so it means that during the course of reaction, no inflow, no outflow. That's why inflow is equal to 0, outflow is equal to 0. Okay, so specified in conversion has been achieved. It's very important to find out the volume. So this volume and this particular volume required the particular performance equation. This is the performance equation of ideal batch reactor. T is equal to Na0 to Xa dxa upon minus Ra into V. Okay, so this is the time has been required, and we can just apply the particularly when the design of the ideal batch reactor. Okay, I hope you understand all this performance equation batch ideal batch reactor.